What's up guys, it's Justin and welcome back to another video. In today's video, let's talk about rental assistance for the third stimulus package and basically how renters can get aid if they are struggling. Let's get right into the video. So let's go on to an article by CNBC and let's talk through basically what you can do and how you can be eligible for aid for renter assistance. So if you look on the screen, you'll see CNBC by Annie and that there are more than $45 billion in rental assistance available currently. And I don't think it's enough for everyone that needs rental assistance, as it seems like it's maybe closer to 70 billion. So if you are in need of rental assistance, you should do this immediately as first come first serve for basically who do apply for this. To qualify, at least one member in your household has to be eligible for unemployment benefits or attest in writing that they've lost income or incurred significant expense due to the pandemic. So if you are struggling in the pandemic and you're not being able to pay rent or you're back due on rent, and there's situations where you can't pay your utility, etc., you should be eligible and you should put into writing why you've lost your income and why you have a lot of significant expense that's going out during the pandemic. Also, one other thing that you have to demonstrate is that you are in the risk of homelessness. So basically anything saying that you are past due rent or that your utility you haven't been able to pay and that you have a notice on your utility. Additionally, your income level for 2020 can exceed 80% of your area's median income. So basically what you can do is you can go search up your area. So let's say I live in Duluth, Georgia, which I do. So let's say Duluth medium income, and you have to be household income, and basically you can't exceed 80% of this household income right here, $52,000. If you do, then you won't be able to get renter's assistance. If you are anybody who falls at 50% or lower, or who hasn't been in working for 90 days or more, you will be prioritized more because you are in need for immediate access to the renter assistance. Now, let's talk about when are the funds available or if they're available now. So as we speak, as of now, March 17th, not all states are set up to have renter assistance programs, but eventually all of them will include one. So what you're gonna have to do is check with your local Literally about if they're offering any renter assistance programs, and I'll put a link in the description where it will tell you basically every single state and every single link basically where you need to check. Now, how do you apply? Basically, you want to contact your local housing groups, their representatives, or your local 211/311 line to identify programs and learn how to apply. Also, what you can do is I'm going to put a link in the description down below that basically has the National Low Income Housing Coalition. You're going to find your state. So my state is Georgia, so let's find Georgia. Find the county, so let's search at Fulton County. Right here tells you where you want to go, your program link, and basically what your requirements of your landlord, if you're going to contact your landlord to have direct payment. And basically it's going to tell you all that you're going to need basically, and all the information you're going to need when you are going to file for renter assistance. So make sure you check this out. It's a free link. I'll put it down below. If you have anybody else that you know that needs this information, make sure you share this video to them so they can get this link. And make sure you guys like this video if you do think that this is an informative video for you guys. Also, if you're struggling and your landlord knows, your landlord can also apply for you, but make sure you get their signature and provide a copy of the application so they can do that. And on with that, let's go on to see how much you can get. This is where it gets a little iffy because everything hasn't been set and done and it's not stone yet. And so basically a lot of programs don't have how much they're gonna give you. It's basically by case basis. What is said on Joe Biden's act is that there is a cap of how many months of rent you can get. It might be 12 months, it might be 18 months. It just depends on basically what it happens in your state. But money can get sent to your landlord directly or can get directly to you depending on what situation you are. Now, if you are worried about eviction, what should you do? Now, this is something that you should really talk with your landlord. And if you're struggling, you're backed up on payments, talk with your landlord. As a landlord, we don't want to evict anybody right now because of the situation is going on. And it's just a long process and a lot of legal battles that have to happen. So talk with your landlord and see if you can come up with a payment plan. Come up with if you can pay partial or half or something so that you can get up to it. And stimulus checks are coming in case by case. So if you can, pay your rent through your stimulus check or something like that, check with your landlord. But with what the article says is apply for the funds immediately. This is something that you should do if you are struggling with your rent. And also, you want to legally know your rights. So all renters and most all renters are going to be allowed to stay in their homes at least through the end of March because of Joe Biden's extension to the order. So if by end of March you're struggling, you should really talk to your landlord, or you should immediately apply for this fund, because a lot of people are applying for this fund and there might not be enough for everyone. So make sure you guys get on that as soon as possible. And also, to invoke your protection to stay through March, make sure you guys attest to a declaration form, which you guys can find online. You just search up declaration form under pension, and basically this is telling you that you cannot be evicted by end of March, that you will send to your landlord, that your landlord cannot evict you. With that being said, hopefully you guys got as much information. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I'll make sure to answer everybody's question, but remember, I cannot give you guys legal advice. So if you have anything legally that you want to talk to, make sure you talk with a lawyer or a CPA. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel, as I give you most informative videos. And with that being said, if you are looking to buy or sell a home here in Georgia, feel free to contact me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.